Hi guys, welcome to my loop band legs workout. We have 10 minutes of dedicated leg work to do today. I recommend a medium strength band for these. You don't want to go too heavy because 10 minutes feels like quite a long time with these exercises. So go grab your band and we'll be ready to start. Okay, our first exercise is a clamshell. We have a minute roughly of each exercise. So side lying position here. Now I'm using my bottom arm to support my head, but you could always grab a cushion if you prefer to do that. Notice I've got my top hand on my top hip. I'm keeping it there just to make sure that I'm keeping my hips stacked. I'm not rolling that top hip back. Keep your feet together and open the knee, top knee, as far as you can without allowing that hip to move. And you're going to keep going for that minute if you can. Obviously, though, if you get tired before that, you want to have a little rest, that's fine as well. But keep going if you can. And you've got 4 more. And last one. Beautiful. Okay, what we do on the right, we also need to do on the left. So here's our clamshells on the other side, and all the same rules apply. So make sure you're nice and relaxed with your upper body. Keep your top hand on your top hip just to make sure that you're keeping that hip nicely stacked. So top on top of bottom, and open the knee as far as you can without rolling that top hip back. And you're going to keep going for roughly a minute. Enjoy. And you have 4 more. And last one. Okay, into our second exercise now. We have a side lying leg lift, keeping the knees bent. Now I've come up onto my forearm for this exercise so that there's more upper body challenge. However, if you prefer to stay in the same position we had for our clamshells, you can go for that still, okay? If you are up on the forearm, make sure you stay really strong with your upper body. So keep a long neck. It's almost like you're pushing the floor away with that forearm. Keep your underside of your rib cage lifted. And with your leg, only lift it as high as you can without shortening or hiking that top hip. Keep going. We have roughly a minute. Four more. Last one. Well done. Okay, here we go. Other side. Again, roughly a minute to go on this side. And if you do start to get really tired with the forearm position, do change positions to our clamshell position that we used before. Okay? You're going to keep going. You're going to think happy thoughts. Nearly there. Four more. Last one. Well done. On to donkey kicks next. So this is really one of my favorite exercises for working the glutes, but also working the whole body. So I'm on my forearms again. Now make sure you keep the upper body really strong. So you're pushing the floor away with your forearms again. Keep your head in line with your upper spine. Notice I've got the band secured under my knee to keep it in position. I'm kicking up with my heel towards the ceiling. Now make sure you keep your abs connected and try and keep your hips really level so that you're not arching or twisting your lower back. And keep going. And 4 more. And 3, 2, last one. Well done. Donkey kicks on the other side. Now we're over halfway through the workout. How are you going? It's amazing, isn't it, how intense working with just a band can be when you're working for a minute on each exercise. So we're really going for endurance with the muscles here, which is why I suggested using a medium strength band rather than a strong band so we can get those endurance muscles firing. And you're going to make sure you're keeping the hips nice and level and square, you're keeping your abs on, and you're keeping your upper body nice and strong. And keep going. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Alternating legs. Now I love this exercise because it's challenging you to stabilize as well as move the legs. So one leg is going to open at a time, open and close, and the other leg I want you to focus on keeping really still. So you're working the muscles in different ways, isometrically and also to move the leg. Key things to think about here are keeping your hips really level and square. So be aware you shouldn't be shifting from side to side at all. The only thing that should be moving is one leg coming out and in, and then the other leg coming out and in. Arms are reaching to the ceiling, but keep your upper body nice and relaxed. And keep going. And you've got 4 more. 3, 2, and here's your last one. Okay, for shoulder bridges and knee pulses, start with your legs about hip distance apart so you've got some resistance onto the band. You're going to press up into a shoulder bridge position and then do 3 pulses out at the top of the movement. Now, as you're doing those 3 pulses out, keep your hips lifted. And to really focus on getting great glute work, press up using your heels and gently press your arms down as well. That will help to activate all the muscles at the back of your body. Be aware not to arch your back at the top of this one. You want to just think a strong, straight ski slope position. And you're going to keep going. And you have 2 more sets. Last set. And coming down. piston pumps. Now, I love this exercise because it's working the front and the back of the legs, the outside and the inside of the legs, as well as a really strong upper body. So lots and lots of benefits with this one. Make sure again that you stay really strong with your upper body, so you're pushing the floor away with your forearms, you're keeping a long neck. Make sure you keep tension through the band throughout the movement as well. A nice sort of strong piston pump action with the legs. And you're going to keep going. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Okay, here's our last exercise for this workout. We have an ab curl with 4 leg pulses out. Now, hands are behind the head just to give you a little bit of support. Just make sure you're not pulling with the arms at all. It's all about the abs to curl. Control your leg pulses out and be aware to keep a really good connection through your lower abs so that your back isn't arching. If you feel any strain through your lower back, keep the legs a little bit higher. And you're going to keep going. You have 3 more sets. And when you finish, make sure you do some really nice stretches for your legs, whichever stretches you prefer. Here's your last one. And well done, guys.